My deaf brother and myself, we searched and searched to find information on this tragic situation with Harold. And it was difficult. The deaf community was very, very small. And the only way that we could find out more detailed information was to contact his family, which lived across the street on the side. So I went, nervously knocked on the door, no response. I knocked again, no response. So I decided to continue to look in newspapers, and someone informed me that Harold's story was in the newspaper. I didn't know which one. So I found the newspaper, and about 2 weeks later, sweating, desperate to find out what happened to Harold, I found the article. Now, what bothered me as a young man was the article title, Deaf Mute Dies in the Hospital. I tried to sign as much as I could to my deaf brother because he couldn't read the English. So I tried. So Harold was involved in a hit and run and left on the street. The ambulance arrived, took him to the hospital, and from my understanding, that he just sat in the hospital emergency room without being examined. When the doctors came to examine Harold, they couldn't communicate with him, and they brushed him off. They sent him home. When he arrived home, he became worse. His brother decided that he needed to go back to the hospital, and he did. And again, no communication. At the end of the article, Harold's mother was quoted as saying, and I quote, "They can send a man to the moon, but they can't provide a sign language interpreter for my son." Boom. That touched my heart, my deaf heart. Took the article and I kept it in my wallet. Why? That was my motivation to work with the deaf community. Not just with communicating with my brother or Harold, but with an entire community in healthcare.